Thanksgiving's here, and this year I'm hosting my own little dinner party. One problem though, I don't know how to cook.
The big thing about Turkey Day is food preparation, and that's not necessarily my strong suit. All year I've survived with blueberry for breakfast, frankenberry for lunch, and Count Chocula for dinner. This meal plan might go a long way to explaining as to why my veins are black. But if I'm having people over, I should probably take a crash course on how to cook, so I need some help. Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama is a cooking simulator where you are given a recipe and create the dish through minigames. Cooking Mama Cook-Off was a guilty pleasure of mine to play back in the day. It really got me interested in the culinary arts. And now we have the Switch, and I'm wondering how long till we get a Cooking Mama for the platform. And then I find out that it already exists. It can't be found on Nintendo eShop, and I was only able to get a European import that came in with interior damage. Made me start thinking if I accidentally contributed to sex trafficking. Oh well. As mentioned previously, Cooking Mama is a cooking simulator that has you prepare dishes through various mini-games. These mini-games have you use motion controls or stick controls to make it seem like you're actually doing all the preparation. The game is sensitive about how much motion you use, as if you flick the stick too hard you might ruin everything. Which in some cases makes sense, like when you have to crack eggs over a bowl, but in other cases not so much. Like the game complains if I slap the meat down too hard, which honestly it shouldn't be complaining. Do you know how I do it? Now the games have timers to keep it engaging, which seem a bit hazardous because if I'm cutting vegetables, it seems irresponsible to have your eye on a timer. That's just how accidents happen. But I get why it's here, it's to keep the game engaging, and I'm not gonna lie, there are moments where it gets intense, and those buzzer beaters gave quite the relief. It's fun to play, especially with Mama being quite the presence. Every time you succeed, she cheers you on and it makes me feel so good about myself. Plus, if you do well enough on the recipe, she gives you a celebratory dance, and God, this is the best thing ever. Look, she's doing the Macarena. But Jesus, Mary, and Joseph forbid that you screw up and then, oh fuck, I feel the need to get a restraining order. At the end of each recipe, the final minigame is taking a picture for your dish for all of Mama friends to like. You can even share your picture if you think anyone's gonna give a shit that you made soba noodles. I like playing this game. It has over 80 recipes and it has a nice variety of them. You even get to fillet a fish. I just wish that before this game they had a minigame where you gotta catch it first. But that's just me. Plan and Experience managed to cook up a fun little cooking game that has so much charm to it. It's what you'd expect.
Now that I've played Cooking Mama CookStar for a bit, I now feel confident in my abilities to make a pretty solid Thanksgiving dish. And of all the recipes I have here, I feel like I'm gonna make the most appropriate one for the holidays. The beef burrito.
Okay, let's do this. Step 1, grate the cheese. I brought shredded cheddar.
This is getting too easy.
Step 2, skin the avocado. Just gotta pretend to be an emo kid that thinks he's being edgy because he killed the neighbor's cat. Step 3, slice the avocado. Easy. Step 4, dice the tomatoes. Step 5, cut the beef. I bought ground beef.
I don't want no beef.
Step 6, open the bean can.
See, this is where I fail. I'm not a big fan of beans, but I do still intend on honoring the recipe that Mama created. And I did manage to find this can of black beans in my cabinet right behind my copy of San Andreas. One problem though.
I don't own a can opener, and even if I did, I don't know how to use one. Listen, everyone's allowed to have gaps in their knowledge. Now with the canned corn, I do have that, but the good thing here is that this has a poppable top, so boom! Step 7, cook the beef. Fuck you. Step 8, put it on wrap. It's all coming together now. Step 9, roll it up. I feel like Snoop Dogg. And step 10, take the celebratory picture. Boom!
Happy